Mic check, mic check. We back again, baby. We back again, baby. We in the warehouse right now. Got the boxes beside us and everything. We in the warehouse. We just vibing in the warehouse. Today we taking the episode to the Stay Solid warehouse. We're gonna get to the intro in a minute. We just rocking, baby. I'm happy to see. I'm man, for all the viewers, all the listeners. Appreciate you. Listen, we back again with another episode. Peep the vision. I greatly appreciate everybody who been rocking so far. Like, it's been a journey. You dig what I'm saying? Already, we ain't even really jump into what really, you know what I'm saying, deep down the crevices. But we getting, we scraping the surface. You know what I'm saying? We really getting to where we need to go. We talking to who we need to talk to. Whoever want to tap in, they tapping in. We it's love on all levels across the board. You know what I'm saying? We got to remember that, like, on all levels across the board. Like, and it's crazy because, like, over the last week, I find myself tapping into a lower energy. You know what I'm saying? It was like a lower frequency. I find myself tapping into like a lower frequency, and I was like, yo, I was getting discouraged personally. You know, I had to look in the mirror and was like, yo, you gotta relax, bro. Are you bugging? Do you remember what you built? Do you remember who you are? Like, you gotta remember who you are. You gotta love yourself. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you gotta know that you are worth it, no matter what. No matter who said what about you, no matter who said anything negative about you or just sideways. You just gotta always remain your true self, your true higher power self, because like you can get a negative feedback, and then that negative feedback might shape your whole week. Like, come on, man, nah, you don't gotta listen to that. You need to persevere from whatever it is that you possibly could be going through. Like, you don't gotta be listening to it. If you believe in the work that you putting in, if you believe in your art package, if you believe in your clothing brand, if you believe in your business or whatever the case is, believe in it. You know, who cares what? Oh, you need to do that. Don't listen to nothing, bro. Okay. I already said that already, but we need to. I'm already like, listen, but I'm just giving you an example again because, like, yo, one bad comment or whatever the case may be might come your way, and you just throw your whole package out the window. Whole time you was on to something. You was on to something. You was right there, but you let that comment or that person's comment get in the way of your greatness. You did exactly what they wanted you to do. Stop doing what it was that you was doing. You did exactly what it was that they wanted you to do. Yeah. You quit. Yeah, you quit. Mm-hmm. You chucked the deuces up to the art. You chucked the deuces up to the art, and now the art is gone. You didn't started something else. Whole time, which is dope. Ain't nothing wrong with starting nothing else. You can start whatever you want, but just remember, if you just remember, when you start that next something else, you got to keep in mind you're gonna get negativity, because the next time you get another wave of negativity, you might quit that. You get another wave of negativity. All right, let me quit this too. All right, this ain't working. For who? It ain't working for who? As long as it's working for you, it works. You think it's fly, bro. Remember that. You don't gotta. Come on, man. No. You think that stuff is hot? Then put it out. Remember that. Put it out. You think what you doing is fly, and you want to keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? But you need to have the mindset and the capacity to understand where you need to level up. You might be doing the same 1-2, 1-2. That's cool. But you know what I'm saying? There is a point in time where it's like, okay, now I need to level up. You know what I'm saying? I need to level up. Like, you know what I'm saying? You might go on a 30-day, 60-day run. Cool. Keep going. Don't quit. Don't get stagnant. And no, you need to level up. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to trust and believe that what you doing is making a difference in, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is that you trying to approach, your approach to the game, whatever your approach is to the game, you got to remember that what I'm doing is making a difference for me and mine. For me and mine. Whoever want to get tapped in with it, they on. We on. You understand what I'm saying? But you got to just keep going, man. You got to believe in yourself and just keep going. And stop hating. It's too much hate. It's like show love. Like, the love that it's cool to show love. Like, you know that shit is cool. It's like, it's easy to hate. But it's easy to hate. It's easy to spread hatred amongst others. But it's like poison. It's like you poisoning your dinner. You know what I'm saying? You gonna lose your hair. You gonna lose your youth. You looking crazy. You a hater. You just a hater, bro. Quit hating and congratulate. All right? Because it's love. At the end of the day, if you ain't loving, then what are we doing, man? Then what are we doing? We got to spread love as much as we can. And make sure whatever it is that you standing on, you stand on that. Yo, if you can't do X, Y, and Z, you got to stand on that. You got to believe in what it is that you're doing. Because oftentimes, you know, the wrong crowd will sway, you know what I'm saying? They might sway you into going that way. Whole time you knew you should have never went over there. But you went because that was the lady thing to do. That was the cool thing to do. But whole time you set yourself back 3 months. You should have went to the crib. You should have built. You should have stayed focused. That's what this is about. That's what this is about. This is about who can stay the focus. Who can stay focused the longest. Can you stay focused the longest? Put a regimen together. Really lock in. Believe in yourself. Really put pressure on yourself. Wake up mad early. Go to sleep early. Missing out on TV shows, basketball games, football games. You going to the gym. You in the sauna. You running miles. You clocking in. You washing the whip. You really tapped in. Can you really do that for 7 months, 8 months, a year? You know what I'm saying? Put the bag up. Because you got to understand the future is coming. The future is coming. You know what I'm saying? You wanna still spin the bag then too. It ain't about right now. Like, okay, cool, you fly, woo woo, but you gotta be quiet. You gotta there's something else out there that you need to go obtain, but you ain't get it yet. You haven't stumbled across it yet. You haven't even thought about it yet. But when you do, you need to be ready. When you do get across that, you need to be ready. You don't need to be sitting around like, dang, I wish I could have. That would have been dope. That would have been super dope. Nah, do it. But you can't. You can't. Why? Because you haven't prepared yourself. The preparation wasn't done. You haven't even been schooled on preparation. The preparation, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't thinking about 6 months. You wasn't thinking about 6 months. You was thinking about right now, huh? Yeah, everybody had it right now, huh? Nah, you gotta think about 6 months from now, G. You gotta think about a year from now. You wanna be up then. If you ain't up now, you could be up now and up then. You don't wanna just ball for a season. You wanna ball for all year round. You doing your thing all year round. This ain't seasonal. This ain't a seasonal thing. This is a direct all year round thing. You staying afloat and getting higher all year. You getting better all year. You know what I'm saying? You thinking the ways. You know what I'm saying? So you building your equity up and your personal self. You know what I'm saying? Your equity. You ain't doing, like, I thought about this the other day. I was like, yo, realistically, I was like, I've been doing the same thing for 3 years straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's whack. Like, you gotta switch it up, G. Like, you gotta, like, there's certain things you gotta do differently. There's certain things you gotta switch up. Like, you need to go learn some new things, see some new things, you know, tap into some new things, new cultures, you know, and it's crazy because when you do that, it slow you down. You know what I'm saying? Like, the time of the day becomes greater. It's not a burden. It becomes like granted. It becomes look forward to. You know, when you really like, you really don't want the day to end for real. You really like, this is so exciting. Art, painting, learning about different artists and their upbringings. Like an artist in New York City that lives in a little tiny loft. But you know, they don't even have a vehicle. They don't even have a driver's license. They just paint, and they like 90. No stress, cool in it. And you think about that, it's like, the value of the life. What is depression? You understand what I'm saying? What is relief? What is pressure? What is the relief of pressure? Have you felt that? You know what I'm saying? You got to ask yourself, like, dang, am I under pressure? You think you under pressure? Release the pressure. And flow. Flow like water. Release the pressure, you can flow like water. Because there's nothing, flowing is eternity. Flowing is guaranteed. Once you stay in that motion, once you in that vibe, you can float as long as you need to float. You understand what I'm saying? The pressure is really up to you. You putting the pressure on yourself. And you might be listening to others because you got people in your ear. You got people telling you that you ain't that. You know what I'm saying? You got people telling you that you ain't this. What you listening to them for? They don't dictate your future. They're not about to dictate your future. They don't have your heartbeat. They don't have your fingerprint. Everybody got the different fingerprint. So you got to understand what reflect on you is what's for you. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. So keep it pushing, bro. Male and female. Keep it pushing because it's up to you for it.
I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I'll make them all day. I get one down in a second if you wait. I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I'll make them all day. I get one down in a second if you wait. Sometimes I think sitting on trains. Every step I get